We're continuing our coverage of that AP African American Studies course rejected by the DeSantis administration. For the first time tonight, the Florida Department of Education showing us which parts of the syllabus it has concerns about.
News 6's Troy Campbell is in the studio tonight with reaction to this, Troy.
Yeah, so the spokesperson for Governor DeSantis says the course is currently in its pilot phase. They say it's common for changes to be required for any new course prior to its full approval to be taught at all Florida schools. However, opponents say it's editing history, and they see it as a clear attack against African Americans. The Florida State Board of Education listing their concerns with the current syllabus for a new advanced placement course for Florida's high schoolers called AP African American Studies. The State Education Board citing issues with 6 topics in the syllabus, including coursework on the reparations movement, Black queer studies, and movements for Black lives. A spokesperson for Governor Ron DeSantis says the course was rejected because it, quote, lacks educational value and historical accuracy, adding the course leaves large ambiguous gaps that can be filled with additional ideological material, which will not be allowed. NAACP's Director of Education, Innovation, and Research, Ivory Tolson, says the move is dismissive, saying, quote, African American history is American history, and failure to comprehend this very simple fact is un-American and in of itself. Longwood bookstore owner Desmond Reed says since the 1970s, he's been advocating for more African American literature inside schools.
I wanted kids to learn about one another and to learn about themselves and be proud.
The shelves of Dare books are filled with historical biographies and events affecting Black Americans through history.
If you don't know what there is or what occurred before in history, then you don't know what to expect, and you do what you're told. And that's the whole idea.
The White House press secretary on Friday said following the passing of the Stop Woke Act in Florida, this latest move is, quote, incomprehensible.
It is not our place to direct or to be involved in any local school curriculum, but this is concerning.
Mostly in the school system.
After 41 years in business, Reed says he'll continue to advocate for more African American literature to be accessible for all students.
All the hatred that's being spewed, setting one person against another, one family against another, one group of people, one race against the other. But it's deliberate.
The Florida Department of Education says if key revisions are made to the course, their board will reconsider the decision. The nonprofit organization that developed the course is called the College Board, and they say they've spent about a decade collecting information and compiling this coursework and haven't said if they plan to make any revisions to the coursework in order to get it approved here in Florida. Live in the studio, Troy Campbell, Getting Results News 6.